Look where that is. Good grief. Woo. Do you like fishing in the spring? Do you like fishing a crankbait in the spring? Well, today we've pulled out an old classic crankbait and we're gonna go see if we can't catch a few fish today. So you hang on, we've pulled out a 100 Bandit and we're gonna crank some spring bass up. I'm Rodney, let's go fishing. There we go. That's a good fish there. That's a good one. Oh me, look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. There we go. How's that one? $2.86. There we go. It's almost a 3-pounder. Woo. Another one. There goes another one. There we go. Get the boat. There's another one. Let's see how much this one weighs. See if he weighs a pound. Feels heavy. Pound. Yeah. Not bad, 1.5 pounds. All right, let's talk a little bit about this setup that I've got. And this is it right here. It's a G Loomis 6.6, and it's their crankbait series. Now this Bandit 100, it throws really well on this thing. You know, so does that OG Tiny Rapala, Wiggle Warts, 200 Bandits, 1/4 ounce hot lips. Any of those, you know, 1/4 ounce size baits, you know, and maybe 1/3 ounce or something like that, throw really good on this. So the reel is a Lew's Tournament MG and like 5/4 to 1, and I've got 10-pound test line on it. So that 5/4 is really important this time of year, especially in the spring when that water has just hit 50 like it has now. I mean, you can sit there and crank on that thing and, you know, you're not really burning it that bad. It might look like you are, but it's more of a natural kind of cranking to it, and you're just kind of crawling that thing along. And then if you slow it down, you've really slowed that thing down. So anyways, that's the gear I'm using. There we go. Not a very big one. He's running right at us. Nope, that ain't a very big one. Another little squirt. You know he's caught. About that. That standoff. Cat him. There's a fish. That's a better one. That's a better fish. Come here now. Up in here. Woo, about lost that one. About that. He's caught either. Come here, come here. Let's see what you are. One 6. All right, there goes another 1.5 pound. There we go. Knew there was some right there. Not very big though. About that. How much that one weighs? Weigh a pound. It's only 3/4 right there. But we'll take it. There we go. That's a better one. Well, I thought it was a better one. Must have been in something. Get in there. There we go. Let's see what this one is. Pounder. All right, there's another pounder. There's another one. No, that's right at the boat. Get in here. Next cast. Next cast got one. That one hit me right at the boat though. Open your mouth again. Oh, you got it zip tied there with both hooks. About that. Let's see what you are. 92, 88. All right. There we go, another 3/4 pounder. Could get that. There we go. another one. Let's see what you are. I don't know. Just don't know. I don't know if you're going to weigh anything out yet or not. Oh, yeah. Another pounder. There's 5 in a row. That's a better one there. That'll call one. 5 in a row, boys. 5 in a row. Five in a row. 5 in a row. Let's see what this one gets. 1671. There we go. That one's almost 2. How about that? Woo! There we go. That one a cold. Get in here. That one will help the gauze. Oh yeah, absolutely. There we go. Still on. See what you are. Oh, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. There we go. How's that one? So what we did there, we caught 5 in a row on that Bandit 100. And they just kind of quit. So I picked up this red-eye shad and was able to pick another one up. I was hoping to pick another one up off of it, but we might have dispersed that school pretty good now. So we'll move on to the next point. We might stop back by here a little bit later. See if I get re-schooled up here. Well, here we are. We're sitting in the garage. We got home here a few minutes ago, and I thought I'd talk a little bit about what we did today and how we caught fish. It was on a 100 Bandit, and that thing, well, it was a red one. It wasn't just your typical, let's say you throw it out there and crank it in. These fish were engulfing that bait when that thing was dead still. So what I would do, and they were fairly shallow, they were probably in 2, 3, 4, maybe even some of them were in 6 foot of water today. But they would hit that thing after you'd crank it down 2 or 3 times, stop it, and then they would just hammer that thing, and some of them really choked it. So keep that in mind. When you get some water and it just hits 50, those fish, they're going to move shallow. So just keep that in mind, especially if you got some stained water. They're going to get up there and they're going to get in that real shallow water, and that 100 Bandit sometimes is a good little deal. So you might want to have that red one, a crawdad one. You might want to have a shad color one or a bluegill one color or two. There we go. Pretty good one there. Lord mercy. Oh my, look where that's at. Oh my, look where that is. Good grief. Woo, that was a cold one.
Well, fishing friends, we've had a pretty good day out here today. We've pulled the old classic crankbait out, the Bandit 100 in this red crawfish color, and we've put quite a few fish in the boat today. We ended up with almost 11 pounds on this lake, and it's not really known to put very many good fish out, so I think we've done pretty good. Glad you guys stopped by. If you like this kind of stuff, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll catch you all out here on the lake next time. We're out.
All right, there we go. That one's 310. About that, let's let this thing go.